It wasn't 2.5 hours.
No, but I'm saying it was a short flight compared to.
Oh, okay.
But the way they was just operating, like, oh, we'll be in a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like,
because they do this all the time.
This shit was rocking my man. To the point I looked at the window. I said, if it goes down now, it's out of my control. Like, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Like, I think
about that every time I get on a plane. I'm like, if we're about to die, either I'm just gonna die or I'm not. Like, those are the only two options. Like, You're gonna die or you're gonna live.
So we touched down with the graces of God and, all his holy mercy.
Amen. Want to do it. You didn't touch down in the water. You touched down on good grass and cement. Like, good concrete.
Off to get some po' boys. Po' boys are very much hyped.
Did you have beignets?
Yes.
How were they?
Let me just say I'm good on the beignets.
I think I'm good too.
Because, hold on, didn't we? Oh, me and you had po' boys in DC.
Oh, yeah.
And
no, we didn't have. I think you. We all got the same thing.
Yeah,
Monica. Yeah, we all had the same. Yeah.
So beignets was like that dessert type of.
It's like a square funnel cake. That's the best way to describe it. It's
I'm good on it. Like, I'm good on it.
Yeah. No, even when I saw them come out to the table, I mean, even in DC, I was like, I don't really need these.
When I thought it was something else, I was like, oh, beignets. Let me try this out. But when it came to the table, I was like.
But people like stand for them. Like, people are like, oh my God, like beignets are like the best thing ever. Which, I mean, I get, because I used to be able to fuck up some funnel cake back in my day, but I just feel like I'm too old for that now. Like,
too much of that
all
powder,
that
sugar,
and I feel like I'm not that annoying person, but I know that, like, white flour also breaks down the sugar. I'm like, this is too much sugars for the day. Like, it's like sugar on top of sugar on top of sugar. I can't do it.
It was a good experience. I did it just for the experience, for the culture. You're off the list. So when someone brings it up, like,
for the culture,
just like when you ask, did I do it? I already had it. So
I did
it's fine. So what else did I have down there? Crawfish. I'm good on creatures of the sea. Too much. I'm not into crawfish like that.
I don't eat nothing from underwater.
Really?
Mm-mm. I mean, I'll have like a tuna fish, but that's not really fish. Like,
really, you're not like a shrimp person?
I don't eat seafood. Mm-mm.
Really?
I hate it.
Really? Wow.
I hate it. And you niggas can keep all your tweets and emails and texts and all your bullshit, because I've heard it all my life. Like, nigga, you don't eat scrimps? Scrimps mad good.
I'm good on the shrimp.
They're actually not.
I could fuck up some crab. I'm always been
little sea roaches.
That's what they are.
They are, and y'all nasty for eating them. Would you eat roaches in your own house? No.
Lobsters. I'm not good on. I don't like lobster either. All that work to have some little.
Oh yeah, no.
Nah, I'm good on that. Bring me out the fucking fish.
That's how I feel about steak. It takes me so long to eat steak sometimes. I be like, yo, this shit is chewable. Like Flintstone vitamins. Like, it's just too much.
Aside from that, I went to a few record stores, checked that out. That was good. The music down there, it's a wide variety.
A lot of bounce.
It's not a lot of bounce.
Really? You was not the right places then.
No. What?
You didn't see Big Frida at Walmart?
Shout out to everybody that was texting me, because it was a shootout. Like, the first day I got.
There was? Oh, I didn't even hear about that.
I woke up like, are you good? Are you good? Are you good? And I was like, what the fuck?
It was a shootout.
My nigga. A drive-by.
Oh, the ghetto. Who's still doing drive-bys in 2018?
Niggas hopped out and let off, and three people definitely died.
What?
As you Google it.
As I Google. Well, this is from 4 days ago. It says 34 shot, including 4 young children. No, this is not it.
That's not it. Well, see, the violence.
I know, right? Which is the problem.
The violence down there is real.
Anyway.
So, from one of the... You don't see
I don't see anything.
Just look.
August 4th. Man shot in New Orleans, Pines. Okay, honestly, there's just too many shootings in New Orleans, because it's like 9 different articles. And I'm like, why is this so...
It's real down there. So, yeah.
August 3rd, teen shot in car by another person in the vehicle in Lakewood. Okay, whatever. Well, I'm happy you're alive.
Yeah, so this particular shooting was at a party, and they must have said, someone said I wouldn't have been at that party. It was like a local party. But nonetheless, it was at a party, and I was just like, ooh, thank God I went to sleep.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little bit too old. And, back to that party, this is what the groove had put me into. House parties on.
I watched the TV. You've referenced this TV twice.
Have I?
You have.
Oh, okay.
From the Popeyes commercial.
It's crazy. We got this on this TV. We usually don't have TVs on in here.
We usually don't.
But while I was down there, back to the bounce party, I asked from the local. So I was at the shop, and it was like the sneaker shop, and we was talking to the dudes like, yo, where can we go to a bounce party? He was like, well, if you go to a party, they just may happen and play bounce in their set. Which happened at a few parties, but it wasn't like the main thing was bounce.
Yeah.
But if you listen to the radio now, bounce is kind of playing, because Drake has stole the entire theme of bounce. And you just
honestly, it's actually pretty annoying, but
it was good to see some young black talent down there. You know, they did some line instrument playing in the street.
Oh, second line. Some line instrument. You saw old. They had the boys out there with the trombones and the trumpets.
I actually didn't go to the second line. We tried to go, and we ended up in the hood. And
that's usually where second line goes down at. Yeah. I mean, they originated from like people's funerals, but I think now they're just used as like, you know, fun
every Sunday.
Fun and joyous.
Yeah. When this shit ended and I rode past the park, we was like, we'll keep going. Yeah. Niggas was doing hair. It was a barbecue. Yeah. We were like,
it's almost like getting caught up in the Labor Day parade.
Niggas was hooping in the park with their shirt off, sweaty. I was looking aggressive. I was like, this don't look like the regular line.
Yeah. This don't feel the same.
I was like, the line must have ended.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. They don't belong.
Other than that, it was just, as you know, I want to go to New Orleans. I've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, you have. Sorry, can you do me a favor? Can you just grab the remote and turn this TV off?
I got you.
Because I can't now. So the reason why I had the TV on is because I wanted to.
Motherfuckers watching Love and Hip Hop.
No, but prior to that, that's the wrong remote control, man. Get the other remote. The black one.
There's not one over here.
Look around. Look around. Look. Anyway, so the reason why I had the TV on.
And let me tell you why this is like this. Because Malcolm comes in here and touches shit in the studio that doesn't usually happen. No one.
All right. Well, wow. Now you cut all the TVs off. Whatever.
Okay, now we all in the dark.
Anyway, I had it on because I wanted to give numbers to the Trayvon Martin or the Trayvon story on BET, and I just cut all the TVs back on. Do I have to do everything around here?
Did you see me touch anything?
I did, because you... Anyway, for those that are unfamiliar with the setup of the studio, there's 3 different TVs in here.
And one remote works for all.
One remote, yeah. So if you... And now this one just cut on, it's fine. Just leave it, because at least there's nothing on that one. Anyway, I wanted to give numbers to the Trayvon story that's on BET and Paramount TV.
Have you been watching?
I have not watched, because I wasn't home last week.
You don't watch anything that you need to watch. You don't watch Power.
First of all, I just put on the fucking TVs to give it numbers so that tomorrow when they look at the dailies, they see that people was watching this shit. I may not watch, but I support, okay? If I wasn't here doing this fuck-ass show, I would be home watching it. Anyway.
Wow, speaking of fuck-ass shows, I
know what you're not about to say.
No, I'm not. I'm about to give you a round of applause.
For what?
Congratulations to you and Kenya for your tenure of Still Diverted. I know you guys have concluded.
Yes, we are done after 5 long years. We have wrapped Still Diverted.
All things come to an end. One day this podcast will come to an end. We'll all move on to do other things at some point.
I feel like 5 is a nice, sweet, round number. Martin had 5 seasons. 5 is sometimes all you need to get the job done.
I will say that you guys have encouragingly and continuously kept the public entertained. I may have not watched all of your episodes.
It's fine. No.
Shut up. But let me say what I'm going to say. But
you know I can't sit through praises.
But when I do, I know. But when I did tune in, you guys were always keeping people on their toes and very sharp. So I want to congratulate you guys for being, very steady forward, and congratulations to your new endeavors and what you're going to do.
Thank you, friend. So anyway. So back to Beyonce.
Bitch, this is my segment. You didn't ask me any questions about New Orleans unless you have any more questions.
You didn't tell me everything.
All right, good.
You just been talking for like 25 minutes.
So this is fucking fully loaded.
Yeah, I know, but I don't need to ask you shit. You telling me everything.
So how the fuck was this concert?
I think about Sunday in New Orleans.
No, I'm done.
I'm done. The concert was great.
My question.
Do you like my shirt?
Yes, I do.
You like my shirt?
He has a B shirt on. Very,
I have
cute. Very cute.
Thank you.
One question I do have about the concert is that I did have a lot of question as to how they were opening the show, but now I'm really questioning as how did they open the show? Like, is there an opener for the show? Who's opening the show?
So they have Chloe and Halle.
Who the fuck is that?
Wow, the disrespect. You are so old.
Who's that?
Chloe and Halle are signed to Beyonce's record label. Parkwood, yes.
I know Parkwood.
Parkwood Entertainment. Yeah. So they're signed to Parkwood. And
hold on, these are the same young ladies that were working with Kelly at some point?
Kelly Rowland?
Yes.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe they might have, but I don't. No, not June's Diary.
Oh, okay.
No, not June's Diary. No, Chloe and Halle. They are singers, but I think they posted a cover of, I don't know, it was some Beyonce song, and like it blew. This was like 5 years ago, and they were like 2 little girls with like dreadlocks, but they posted like some Beyonce cover, and the shit blew up because this is when YouTube was still like you could post a cover and become famous. Mm-hmm. So the shit blew up. Somebody at Parkwood or Columbia saw it, and Beyonce's camp showed it to her. She was like, "These girls are dope. I want to sign them." She signed them, and now Chloe and Halle are on tour with Beyonce. They just put out their album, and they're on Grownish on Freeform. So anyway, so they opened up. They're the, I guess, the first openers. And then Khaled comes out with his set, and it's usually just Khaled and friends. So the first day it was, oh fuck, who was the first day?
Is this the second time?
The first day was Jim Jones, and yeah,
I feel like
he did Formation too.
I feel like he hasn't promoted it the way that he promoted. Is that low key the
well, I don't follow Khaled, so I don't really know.
Right, me neither anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I don't think he needs to. Like,
right.
I think the first time he's probably he's probably still excited, but he has worked with Beyonce and Jay-Z a lot more now. Like, they have like songs together. They have a few songs together. So I think he knows them.
So
like, those are his friends.
At the Friends concert, Khaled and friends, what friends did he bring out?
So the first day, I think Jim Jones came out, and Jim is the only one I care. I think Jim, Fab, and somebody else. Huh. And then the second day was OT Genesis, Remy Ma, and then Busta came out. So nice little New York lineup. I don't know if OT Genesis is from New York, but
he's from Cali.
Okay, well, Remy and Busta did a good job of holding New York down. So, and of course, obviously, Jay-Z. But concert was great. Honestly, 10s across the board. I'm not just saying that because I stand heavily, but excuse me. But concert was so great. Like, I feel like even if you think you're not a fan of Beyonce and Jay-Z, you can still go to this show and have a really good fucking time. Because they just have hits. Like, Beyonce and Jay-Z, just two artists where, like, even if it's very similar to, like, Drake, Nicki, like, there's just certain artists where even if you're not into them, you know so much of their catalog just because of the world, pop culture, whatever. But one of the best concerts I've ever seen, definitely top 3. You know what? I'm going to go number 1. That's the best concert I've ever seen. And I work at a theater where I see lots of concerts.
I feel like I heard you say that again.
What, I work at a theater?
No, this entire sentence.
Oh, I said it on Snapchat or on Instagram.
Wait.
Yeah. Welcome to being a professional talker. You have talk points that you just do on different platforms.
I love when I catch people in interviews. I'm like, this motherfucker's me.
Oh yeah, no, the same 8 talk points. And it's just like, you literally have said this same phrase 9 times. You said it on Sway. You said it on The Breakfast Club.
Wait.
You said it on Angie. Like,
I see, you have a mission to get out.
Right. But yeah, no, but that was probably the best concert I've ever seen. Like, it was just 10s across the board. Not one.
What time did you get there? What time did the show start?
We got there. So show started at. You know what? I don't even really know.
You don't know what? Oh.
Because you just having such a good time. Like, right. we was drinking prior to the show.
What were you drinking?
Tequila.
Oh, come on, you're supposed to drink Deuce.
Beyonce says drinking Cuervo with no chaser. I go hard.
I wouldn't know that.
I go hard. Okay. Take what's mine. I'm a star because I slay. No. So we were drinking Cuervo.
Did you need a day to recover afterwards?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Or did you spring up like a sprung chicken?
I woke up the next morning very excited because it was just like, if it was almost like day after Christmas. Like, right. It's like, wow, I have all these toys I can play with, right. Which is me just watching a bunch of concert footage that I shot personally. And it was like, yo, did you see the videos I took though?
I did.
I had like, yo.
But I saw you weren't the only person I knew that was from the tri-state area.
No, but like my seats, I have really good seats, which I didn't think I was going to get because, a bitch be broke. But I had some nice $200 seats. We were like in the first section off the floor. So like ideal if you went to a football game, mm-hmm. We were in like the first section.
Nice.
Because at a football game, you obviously don't sit on the field.
How was the weather?
Great. It did not rain. It rained Friday night. Sorry to the the Thursday night people. Y'all got rained the fuck out. Like they had to move them inside.
That was sad.
It was sad, but nope. We were chilling. Didn't rain, not one time. The only thing that really fucking sucked was at the end of it, of course, a million people trying to get to the train to leave MetLife to go back to Penn Station. So we get on the first train, and NJ Transit, get your shit together because we get on the first train. First train, not super fast, but fast enough for it to be like, 80,000 people, however many seats MetLife holds, trying to get people out of the area. So we get on the first train. It takes maybe like, half an hour, 40 minutes. I'm like, whatever. I get it. It's mad people in front of us. We have to transfer at Secaucus to get back to Penn Station. No lie. We stood at Secaucus for either like an hour and a half. Like just waiting for like no train. The train was coming in 10 minutes. Then it was 12 minutes. And then it was, they didn't know. And it was a fucking shit show. And I feel like what happened was, I think they were trying to shut down, because I don't know if NJ Transit actually shuts down or like certain lines, but it felt like for a minute that there was like no train, and they had to like call somebody like at like a tower somewhere and be like, no, y'all have to get a train over here, because we were waiting for like over an